Hey, so welcome back. We are on issue 12 now, and there's nothing exciting in this one. We get 3 paints. So let's open her up. Ta-da. 3 paints. We've got a runaway paint. Right, so the paints are Scream of Pink, a layer paint, Canoptech Alloy, and we have our first wash, which is Agrax Earthshade. Let's put those to the side. So let's have a look at our magazine. What have we got? We've got Necron War Gear names, a paint guide, and new rules for heroes in games. Let's open up. So we have a random name generator for Necron names. So I'd say primarily aimed at kids, unless you want to use the names to name your Necron units. Right, the Imperium Nihilus. So we've got some information about the Imperium. We've got some lovely artwork of Chaos Space Marines attacking Ultramarines here. This looks like Abaddon the Despoiler. The Imperium Nihilus lies beyond the roiling warp storms that make up the Great Rift. Cut off from terror and blind to the Astronomican's light, those who dwell here face a legion of nightmarish foes. And some nice little artwork of Commander Dante of the Blood Angels. Chapter planets. We got some information on how chapter planets work by the look of it. And some information on fleet-based chapters and fortress monasteries. And then we have info on chaos demons. The Chaos Gods, we have Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle and Slaanesh. So that's quite nice, having that set there. And then obviously an Inquisitor in the centre. We then get into information on how to paint with shades, which is quite nice. We're obviously going to be using our Agrax Earthshade in this particular issue, and our first victims are going to be the Scarab Swarms. There's then going to be a small amount of shade being applied to our Space Marines, and then some Screamer Pink as well to handles such as sword hilts, etc. Right, how to paint Necrons, Canoptech Alloy. You will now apply Agrax Earthshade to the rocks on the bases of your Necron models and Canoptech Alloy to their bodies. So this is actually quite a kind of bright silver for the Necrons, by the look of it. It looks silver to me. And then you have a final gallery of all the different types of miniatures, apart from the scarabs that we have so far. Okay, Defending the Crips. This is our playthrough for issue 12. Annihilate the Space Marines. The Necron Overlord finds its conquest of Magaria under threat. If it is to bring glory to the Zarakan, it must destroy the impertinent Space Marines. And target of opportunity. The presence of the Necron Overlord presents an opportunity. The captain and his forces must overpower and destroy the enemy commander. We appear to be playing this on the small battle mat. And we have the Overlord and 5 Necron warriors with Gauss Flayers on the Necron side, and 3 Assault Intercessors and the Primaris Captain on the Imperium side. Again, we have more in-depth data sheets for the individual forces and Space Marines. More Space Marines. Right, and then we have the playthrough. Looking ahead, issues 13 and 14 are going to be more Assault Intercessors and the first of our Munitorum Armoured Container set. And there'll be 3 of these sprues, which we will get in forthcoming issues. I think we'll be complete by about issue 22, and we will get another set of 5 Assault Intercessors, which, as I understand it, will bring us to our total Assault Intercessor value of 13 provided by the magazine. So let's bring it down. Let's have a look at these paints. There's not a lot to say about them really. So the first one, Scream of Pink, is a base paint. I generally tend to use this for cloaks on Chaos, etc. It does go on quite well. I don't really have any major issues with it. I sometimes use it for highlighting purity seals and occasionally highlighting the hilts on the handles on swords, etc. So this is a new one, and it's kind of almost, I take it back, it's not quite a silver. It looks a little goldy in colour as well, actually. Maybe brass or copperish. Whether I'll use it or not, I don't know. Because I've got a scheme that I use for my Necrons that I started when I built the Indomitus ones. And I probably won't change that, to be quite honest. And then Agrax Earthshade, brilliant for shading all sorts. I particularly use it for brass colours and golds. It's great for that. And I also use it for panel lining things like Crisis Battle Suits, etc. So it is quite a nice shade to work with. So there you go, that is Imperium magazine issue 12. Not much to write home about, but it's all part of the collection. Alright, see you soon, take care.